Yeah, oh my god. So I'm currently outside, and as you can see by the title of this video, I'm gonna give you guys some patio updates and what I have going on and how I put my plants outside. I'm a little bit nervous because maybe one of my neighbors is outside and I'm a little bit of a shy person. But it is what it is. So the reason why I put a lot of my plants outside is because I even put my expensive, like uncommon, harder to find plants outside as well, like my PPP, the Burley Marks variegated philodendron, red stem anthurium, my Monstera Peru, my humongous Monstera deliciosa, and some super blue cuttings, because, and also a lot of my Hoyas, because a lot of these plants do so good outside. Like they grow like crazy. This Monstera deliciosa, as you guys can see, this was a new leaf as well as this one, and as soon as I put it outside, it just grew so fast, and now it's putting out even more new leaves. This is new, and it's really fun. Yeah, there's a lot of germs. But I don't know, like it's just, I love looking at the leaves unfurl. It looks so cool. By the way, I took this off because the AC Central was not working for 2 days, so I ended up buying an AC and had to put it in the room because it was getting way too hot. I ended up returning because I don't need an AC. I just needed it for like those 2 days. But yeah, I gotta go put it back. But it's kind of hard to put it back. Anyways, also ignore my chair. It's not the cutest, but it's not, you know, yeah, just don't judge me. But this is such a cute leaf. Like I said, I love when they unfurl, and it's just getting massive. This entire Monstera deliciosa. It is covering the door. It's where I have like my Christmas decor and fall decor, so I'm not really stressing out about it. Like I don't really go in there too much. But once I get my decor, I obviously need to, like, you know, move the Monstera and get my boxes. But I know, like, look at these illustrations, you guys. Oh my god, I just feel like a grow light wouldn't be enough for this girl. I know 1000% she would be a lot happier to enjoy the warmth and the humidity from outside, as well that I'm able to water her a lot more easier, because when they're inside you gotta be more careful, but when they're outside of the balcony, just like it's fine if it like spills over, because there is cement. Unlike my other apartment, it was wood, which would leak to the neighbor, and it was really bad. But now it's cement and it's not as bad as before. And but yeah, like a lot of my plants over here are doing so good. My red stem, as you guys see, it is putting out a new leaf, and there is some air roots, which is super fun, and it's been looking pretty good outside. I was getting kind of scared because I didn't want it to you know, like something bad to happen. And she was doing okay inside, but I feel like she will enjoy the warmth and the humidity from outside. So even though I'm pretty sure the plant room was a lot more humid, the plant room is like usually like 80% humidity. Outside is like, it can go from like 50% humidity to like 80% humidity or 90% when it's raining, like really humid. But I'm pretty sure they'll be fine with it. Also, my green Galaxy Monstera is looking pretty cute. Oh look, it's putting out a new leaf. I just, by the way, I watered all of my plants this morning and fertilized them as well, except the plants above, because those are a little bit of a pain to water. So I might do that tomorrow, but I'm gonna show you guys what's going on, because this Hoya compacta has grown insane when I placed her outside. But I just hope this Monstera Peru will just be a lot more happier outside. So yeah, you got that going on. I ended up placing the cuttings outside as well, because I just placed them outside like a couple hours ago when I was cleaning the plant room in the apartment, because I was looking at the cuttings and I noticed that inside is very cold. And you know, when you're propagating, warmth is a lot better than it being cold. So I'm pretty sure it would be better, and it is safe from like direct sunlight, because we don't want it to burn or overheat. And whenever it does get really hot outside, I'll check on the plants, you know, make sure it's not getting way too hot inside. And to be honest, I might have like a little bit of a crack to get some air. But even then, I check on the air almost every single day. So yeah, as of now, there is no roots developing. I did end up placing my humongous bromeliad outside. Not my humongous, my bromeliad outside, because I don't know, it's just, I feel like she needs a lot of light, warmth, and to be watered consistently. And when they're inside, it's kind of difficult to water them, you know, without making a mess. But when it's outside, it's easier. Like I just literally can just get like a cup of water and just pour on the where they get water from. And it needs light. Like these kind of plants, from what I read, they love bright and direct light. They can also handle direct light from what I heard. But yeah, These are some begonia cuttings that I propagated a while back from my original begonia that I have inside. And I don't know if you guys remember, but we ended up chopping it, and here is some progress. I ended up moving it to soil, spelling them out to soil, and it's done wonders. And I might give this to my tia because she told me that she loved the begonia, and that's just the reason why I ended up propagating it, because she liked it and I want to give her one. So it has like 5 cuttings inside, I think, or like 6 or 5 plants, and they're all just so cute. And like, looks this new little leaf gonna develop over here, so that is super fun. We have some of my succulents over here, my Hope peperonia. She's getting super long and massive. Variegated umbrella plant, Chinese evergreen, my golden goddess, or lemon lime, something like that. Johnsine at the back, Ranger peperonia, my Singonian batik over there. This darker plant that I forgot what it's called, Black Dragon Sansevieria, which was inside and it was not looking so good. But I also noticed she's putting out a lot of new leaves. And the ice cream person is coming over, so sorry about the background noise. Alrighty, so the ice cream truck ended up leaving already. But yeah, so a lot of these plants I'm pretty sure they're gonna enjoy inside. And like I was saying, my Black Dragon Sansevieria has pushed out lots of new growth, so that's really good. As well as my Moonshine Sansevieria, which wasn't doing not so good, and the leaves were turning green, which means it's not looking as it, you know, it's supposed to look like this, and when it's not getting enough light they turn to green, but they don't revert back to this beautiful, like it's called Moonshine Sansevieria. It has like a very, like, I don't know what we can say, like a very light green, but now that it's getting a lot more light, it's starting to look a lot better. So hoping this looks a lot better. My PPP, like I said, look at this, you guys, she's putting out a new leaf. When I got her, this was the newest leaf, and now this is another new leaf developing. So that's really fun, and hope it's really variegated. So hoping the best for this one. It's probably on I have it in a saucer because I just watered these plants. This is the begonia that my boyfriend gave me as a cutting, which was super sweet. And I know the begonias like to stay moist consistently, so this is why she's in there. But philodendrons like to dry out, and I'm pretty sure the pink princess philodendron likes to stay dry between waterings, not too dry but dry. I have some variegated aloes, more succulents and cacti over here. My aloe, I had a massive one, but I gave it to my mom because she liked it a lot, so I ended up getting a new one, and she's starting to get a lot bigger as well. My variegated aloe vera, this Monstera deliciosa, it's a baby, and it was a gift from my boyfriend, and it's putting out a new leaf, which is really good. Got some soil on my hands. Lemon lime philodendron, this is one of my favorite houseplants, and I hope it can get as long as it can. The Cebu Blue cuttings are looking pretty good. Some did not make it, but some of them, like this looks really sad, but if you look in the very middle, you would see a new shoot developing. So that ended up breeding successfully, and some other ones have that as well. Others don't, but some do. So that's a really good thing. Here is my Manjula Pothos, this palm, small fiddle. Oh my god, there's a lot of ruckus outside. The Tiniki, which when I bought it, it only had 3 leaves, you guys. And look how much it has grown since I placed her outside. And I fertilized all of my plants with Mercury. I know it's not the best, but it's affordable and it's a lot of it and it works. This is a medium monstera that we ended up propagating a while back by nodes. Like, look how big she has gotten. And we have a yucca, my micans over here, my fiddle, which has been putting out lots. It has like its phases. Sometimes it puts out like 6 new leaves at once, and then it doesn't do much. So I'm expecting for it to flush out new growth. I just, like I said, fertilize her, so she might push out even more. My Hope, or I think it's called split leaf philodendron. It's looking super good. This one does get direct sunlight, and as you guys can see, she looks so good. I just noticed that, like, this was a new leaf over here, and I was putting out another one in the same stem. That one just unfurled like last week, so I'm like so happy that it's doing super good. And what else do we have? I think on the top we can start showing you what's going on. This is a really fun Pothos. I always talk about it on Instagram. I know it's like, it might be common, I don't know, but I think it's really, really cool. So it's a Marble Queen Pothos, I believe. Let me show you guys a leaf. It's really, really pretty. But this specific stem, this entire thing, there's like, if you look, go back to the first leaf, it's like a half, and then the next one it's green, and then the next one is half, like literally a perfect half variegated leaf. The next one was green, and guess what the next one was? Half. Now this one isn't as variegated, but it's still like the same thing, half variegated, which is super cool. And the reason why it got so, you know, variegated was because I had her inside in a low light spot. So since then I placed her outside, and I'm hoping for the best. She looks a little bit flimsy. I did water her, so hoping she's doing okay. And then she is putting out a new leaf, and I'm guessing it's going to be green. So that's just really cool. It's literally a pattern, and I don't know, I love that so much. Like, isn't that very unique? I just want to propagate her and see if like I can make an entire plant to just develop half moons. I don't know, like it's crazy. Or common, I don't know, but I love it. It makes me happy. And then over here we have this interesting plant that I bought a while back because I thought it was really, really cool. I believe it's like a Hoya. Not so sure. That's really dirty, but when I got her, she was having so many yellow leaves. And when you see some big box stores, a lot of people say like it's because this plant doesn't like to stay moist at all. It likes to dry out. It doesn't like to stay moist. Like, it really, really hates it. It's like the opposite of a calathea or a fern. The complete opposite of a fern. And it was developing yellow leaves, and I feel like because they were over watering it, or because it was holding way too much water in the soil, because you know the soil mix from the Costa farm is very like moisture retention. So yeah, she had a lot of yellow leaves, and I thought it was gonna die. And I was doing some research, and a lot of people had the same problem, and they said just put it outside, or like as soon as possible repot it to give it some fresh soil. But I feel like she was already stressed out, and I didn't want to stress out the roots even more. So what I ended up doing, I guess I knew that outside was really, really hot and very windy, which, you know, dries out the plants a lot faster. And I placed her outside. I didn't even touch her at all, and as you guys can see, it is pushing out lots and lots of new leaves, and it's just a lot happy outside. So this is a really, really fun plant. It is outside, and plants that are like literally out there, which is literally on this one, don't get watered that much. I haven't watered this one for like a month already. It just gets rainwater, and I think that's enough for her. But as you guys can see, like it's just all going to one direction. Might need to rotate her, but she, I don't know, I'm so happy with this one. I liked it because of the leaves, and like it feels like cardboard, but people were telling me like it's a really like uncommon plant, or like are harder to find plants, but recently a lot of people have been able to find them. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I don't know, I love how the leaves look. It gives me like String of Hearts vibes, and I think it's like from the same family. Not so sure. I'm gonna place it back, and I just got my money trees leaf. Oh, okay. Just ripped a money trees leaf. That's nice. I'm sorry. And I think that's pretty much it from the bottom. Like the most exciting things that are pretty fun. And oh, over here on this side, I have my corn plants, or Dracaena, and at the bottom I have my favorite plants. Like this is my variegated, I don't know, that's what it's called, but it's really fun Dracaena that I have been struggling with so much and needs to get repotted very, very badly. This has already been like almost 2 years of having this plant, which is really fun, and I love her. And then over here we have a Starfish Sansevieria, which has grown so much since I placed it outside. It was on a 4-inch pot, and now it's on a 6-inch pot, and it made a little baby. And every time I drink my coffee, because in the mornings I always come outside and look at my plants, I keep looking at this little baby, and it's getting bigger and bigger every single day. And then there's like a little fernwood Sansevieria right there as well. There is some string of dolphins over here, because like when I think it was like on a windy day, this one was like over here, and it got knocked over, and some strings ended up like, you know, breaking, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just placed it right there. Ignore the cat litter thing. The little scoop, but I just placed it right there, and it's just, I don't know, it's a little experiment. I was gonna toss it out, but I feel like let me just place it in there and see what happens. And then over here we have my money tree, which is just amazing. I think she was doing a lot better inside, but I have no space for her, and I feel like I don't know, I don't want to use my grow lights way too much, you guys, because I feel like I'm wasting too much light, and I'm trying to like be as efficient as I can. But even then she is putting out new leaves, which is a good thing, you know. But with the grow lights, she was growing so fast. Like there was a new leaf like every single 2 days, and now like I'm just seeing like new leaves like every week. So it slowed down a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. And at the very top we have my string of dolphins, which looks really bad because I haven't been able to water her. You guys can't really see because of the backlight. Because there is an actual nest on top, and last time I checked there was 3 eggs, and since then I stopped bothering it. But yeah, there's babies in there. Over here we have another beautiful Hoya, which as you guys can see is putting out so many new leaves. It is just very happy outside, a lot of these plants. And over here I have my string of dolphins, which has gotten very long. And then this new plant that I bought, which looks so scary. I don't want to like throw my phone away because I'm scared I'm gonna drop it. But there she is. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a watermelon something, but it's really pretty. And that's a new leaf, which is super fun. When I bought her, she was dropping leaves like crazy, so I need to do some research if she likes to stay moist or if she likes to dry out. I believe it's like a peperonia. And then over here we have another Hoya, which is also putting out new leaves like that. Let's see, that's new. And then you guys can see over there is some very small baby leaves over there. So that's fun. And then this is my variegated lipstick plant, which I got to bloom last year, which was really fun. And since then, she has been through a lot. This one has gotten destroyed at the greenhouse like multiple times. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you know I had like 2 greenhouses that I bought from Walmart online, and they were like tents, I guess you can say, and they just like, the first one ended up collapsing because there was way too many plants on top. The second time is because we had a really bad windy storm, and yeah, so but yeah, I think she's doing okay. She might bounce back. I might end up like chopping her and giving her like a fresh haircut. I'm not so sure. And then at the very end we have my fishbone cactus, I believe, and that's a gift that my mom gave me. She got it at a local nursery, I believe, and when she gave it to me it was infested with scale, which was really scary. So I ended up treating her, and yeah, she's looking pretty good. So hoping for the best on that one. And then the most exciting one, my Hoya compacta, which honestly this, and over here it's all brand new. It's insane how much it has grown outside, you guys, and it's putting out even more new leaves. Look at this. This is new, and I just placed her like 3 weeks ago outside. So I don't know, I'm super happy, and I hope I can get her to bloom because I've never been able to like make my Hoyas bloom, and hopefully this year I can make her bloom. I've been fertilizing her as well, so yeah, I'm doing my best to get her to get some flowers because I love Hoya blooms. It looks so beautiful when they flower. So yeah, and by the way, this was like my oldest when I got it when I was in Park 410, my first rental apartments, so like 2 years ago, and it was for $10.98. I believe I got it at Lowe's. But super really fun plant, and she was longer, but I ended up doing a lot of cuttings because I was setting plants when I was in my second rental home, and when I was setting plants there was people like asking for cuttings, and I was like, yeah, for sure. So I ended up giving a lot of cuttings away. And then we have over here my wandering wandering dude, I guess you can say, or my Tritis kentii. So that's on that. And then over here we have my string of, I think it's a string of tears. When I bought it, it's a string of beans. And yeah, also the flowers smell like cinnamon, which is really fun. And I think she needs water, but yeah, I have her over here. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. So this is a new video. That's basically all the plants that I had, and I'm really impressed on my split leaf philodendron, how much it has grown. Like I just noticed that like in this view, like I knew she was putting out lots of new leaves, but that's a lot. Because when she was inside, she only had like 4 healthy leaves, and like as you guys can see, it's very bushy, and she's putting out even more new leaves, which is so much fun. I'm so happy. I love this plant so much. And yeah, this was These are some really cute plants. I would love to place them like in terracotta pots. Like that would be super adorable and so cute. But that looks empty. I don't know what died in there. And then this one is really cool as well. It looked a lot better like in the light. It's a really cool plant. It's very like firm, so I think it needs to get repotted pretty soon. It also bloomed for me like 3 times, which was fun. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.